Marcus is here, and it was windy for parts of the country last night.
It certainly was, Simon, and those winds have been picking up through the course of today, so very windy weather. Storm Hector, so it's been named by Met Éireann, so the Irish Met Service have named this storm. It's brought some big destruction, in fact. We've had trees down, this is the scene in Northern Ireland. There's also been disruption to ferries and bridges. If we take a look at some of this footage, this is Portstewart, so County Londonderry on the north coast of Northern Ireland. Some huge waves there. We've got really high tides as well, so that combination of high tides and big waves is causing a few problems around the coast, and we've still got flood warnings from SEPA across the coast of Scotland as well, so certainly causing quite a lot of disruption there in terms of transport. This is the scene in Cumbria, so fairly dramatic pictures there, and really across much of Northern Ireland, Scotland and Northern England, looking quite similar. Here's picture taken by one of our weather watchers in Lancashire.
I mean, we've seen similar pictures we've seen before, but not in mid-June.
Yeah, that's right. Quite unexpected, isn't it, for this time in the middle of June? Not unheard of. In fact, sometimes we do get some quite deep areas of low pressure in the middle of June. And just last year, actually, in June, we had quite a big storm as well. But as we say, it is pretty rare, so you don't expect to see wind gusts like this. For instance, we've had those winds gusting at 105 miles per hour on top of the Cairngorms. Really windy conditions. Even at lower levels, 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts is something we don't often see, certainly for this stage in summer.
OK, so what's in store for us all in the next few days?
Well, a bit of an improvement, certainly. The weather will be quietening down as we look over the next 24 hours or so. The satellite image shows Storm Hector, this swirl of cloud here around low pressure, pushing away now towards the east. So most of the cloud and earlier rain heading off towards the east. Still very windy conditions. You can see the proximity of the isobars across parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England too. So still pretty blustery out there through the remainder of this afternoon into this evening. Further showers piling in on that westerly wind across Northern Ireland and Scotland in particular. So a few heavy blustery showers. Now, these numbers in black, these are wind gusts, so an indication of some of the strongest winds out there through the course of the afternoon. They are starting now just to ease down a little bit, but really windy conditions right through the central belt of Scotland, certainly causing some disruption. Trees down, there's been some power cuts. Northern Ireland and Northern England also seeing windy conditions with a few showers, not as windy as it was earlier on. Those wind gusts still quite strong further south across England and Wales, but they will be easing as we head over the next couple of hours. So 30 miles per hour or so, gusts of wind towards the London region, but you will notice the winds are starting to die down. So heading through into the latter part of this afternoon, look at those temperatures doing pretty well, particularly in the south and the sunnier spells, 23 degrees or so. Further north, 17 or 18 Celsius, but feeling a bit cooler with the strength of the wind. Further heavy showers to come through tonight across parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland. The wind's still rattling a few windows here. Further south, the winds are easing. It's clear and it's a fresher night than we've seen recently. So a little bit more comfortable for sleeping. Those temperatures around 8 to 13 degrees first thing. Now, Friday looks like a much quieter day than we've seen today, particularly in the north. It's still windy, but certainly not as windy as it has been. Scattered showers rattling through across Scotland, Northern Ireland. 1 or 2 isolated showers also just cropping up across England and Wales by the afternoon. But many of us avoiding the showers, staying dry. In the sunny spells, 21 or 22 in the south. A little bit cooler, mid-teens further north. But it's going to be a weekend of two halves. Still some heavy showers around on Saturday, especially towards the north and the west. But for most places, Sunday is going to be a better day. So it will dry up, not wall-to-wall sunshine, a fair bit of cloud, but at least things are looking dry. And dry weather is continuing in Moscow. Of course, the World Cup has now kicked off. We've already seen the first goal. The weather is looking pretty quiet through the rest of today. The mid-teens, but it does look like things will be warming up somewhat across Moscow in particular as we head through the next couple of days. Now, you can find a full 14-day forecast at bbc.co.uk/weather.